Yep, and I've got the chat ready on the...
We just need someone to watch. Oh, definitely live. Thank you.
I'll put a post up.
Cool. I've just had a notification telling me we're live. Oh, is that a lag that?
There's always a delay, yeah.
That's a long delay that. Oh, 2 watching. Hello you two, whoever you are.
I'm one of them.
Oh. Hello, you watching you. You're the only person in the moment, whoever you are. Oh, another 2. Who's liked?
I don't know. There's 6 people
Thanks
now.
for the like.
Hello everybody, I'm just getting this set up. Oh. Bear with me. Should have got this ready in advance, but...
Ah, good evening, Pat.
Hello Pat.
You can always rely on Pat to be there. Thank you, Pat. That first like will be off, Pat.
Yeah.
Any questions to start the ball rolling?
You're not meant to leave it to the viewers to start the ball rolling. We're meant to start the ball rolling.
Alright, go on then. You start the ball rolling.
I didn't plan on doing this. This was your plan. So basically, we just wanted to have a quick catch up. Was it?
About a month since the last one, isn't it?
More than, I think.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Just checking. When were we on near?
March.
March,
Mm-hmm.
was it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the last live stream we did. It's been a while then.
Hello Gary. Hello Frankie. Love your work, lads. Thank you, Frankie.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh. But yeah, so because it's been a while since we've done a live, Dad wanted to do one tonight.
I'll pause and say hi.
It's a little catch up, so here we are.
Yeah, the last one was the 20k giveaway, wasn't it?
That was the last one, yeah.
So we're on 23,600 now. So it's the last month has been a bit manic for the subscribers, so thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alex is currently going through redoing all the thumbnails. So that's took a bit of work off me. So
Yeah.
I've been to the pictures with Christine and a nice Sunday roast. Left him to it. Hello from Philadelphia.
Hello David.
I've got a trowel from there. Well, a trowel pattern from there. Brilliant news. Thanks, Pat. Hey, look.
Excuse me.
Right, what news have we got? What's happened since March? Got new t-shirts.
Yeah, we've got new t-shirts.
Mm.
We've got some t-shirts and some vests printed. If you didn't see on the Instagram or on the latest videos, we've got our new stuff.
Yeah, the new grey t-shirts are nice. Not better for the hot weather.
And the vests are always nice as well, so now we've got our logo everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And but once winter comes, we've got designs ready for hoodies and coats.
Mm.
To be fair,
Coats with our name on.
yeah,
Yeah.
we needed coats bloody last week.
We did. It's freezing, isn't it? I think it's nearly June. Anywhere else still cold?
And wet.
Yeah.
Congrats on 20k. Thank you, Gary.
Cheers, Gary.
The tea mug is great, says Pat.
Cheers, Pat. The biggest customer for these cups is Christine's. I think she bought 5, which kind of defeats the object, doesn't it? But I've got them in all the colours. This isn't available on the merch store, unfortunately. That was a one-off. But we keep getting emails off a company who want to do our merch, so we'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
See if it's a bit cheaper, because the spring that it's on now, it's putting people off.
Fire Blast asks what you're wearing.
I'm wearing my Bricklaying Student hat and my Chemical Brothers gig shirt from what looks like some head on the body. That's from when did we see them? Was it last year? No, it was before lockdown, wasn't it?
2019.
2019, Chemical Brothers at Manchester. Great gig. We've got Prodigy on the 16th of July, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Liverpool University, that's going to be good. Pack some tickets for that. Alex didn't come to the last time. Last time I went with Sarah to Sheffield. So Alex is coming this time.
Let's see. Pat says it's very wet at the moment. It's very wet for a Meg. You wouldn't think it.
I know, I'm cold.
AW volume. It may be a personal problem because no one else has brought it up yet. If anyone else is having volume issues, let us know.
My mumbling doesn't help.
If not, it might be your problem that you need to adjust your volume or something. I don't know. Eden likes 20k plus.
See, we have problems with the volume with the GoPro. I do try and edit it as much as I can.
You're not on a GoPro now, are we?
No, but generally, and we were looking into the wireless Rode mics, which you can wear all day instead of wired ones that plug into the camera. These are wireless, but they're 250 quid. So it's just that initial. We've just bought a laser level for 500 quid. So, but talking laser levels, we'll come to that in a bit. The team looks where we are.
Right now, David wants to tell us to go on the Hagrid ride at Universal.
Real quick before you get too deep into things, when you go to Universal, make sure you do the Hagrid ride. David,
he's already done it.
Me and Christine did it eight times in 2019. That is my favourite coaster. Absolutely love it. I haven't tried Velocicoaster yet. We'll see but I still think I just love it. Absolutely fantastic. Motorbike's the best seat, not the sidecar. I've filmed. I've actually got it filmed, but I've never put it out there really. But yeah, I love it. We did do some long queuing for that, but we also got got on it quite quick as well, and did single riser a couple of times. But definitely fantastic.
It's time to get downstairs. Bathroom refurbishment this week, half term. We've had a bit of refurbishment going on. Yeah,
we have. Yeah, in our house for a change.
We've had Jason coming over doing the floors for us in some of the rooms.
Yeah, we had the free vinyl floor put in when we bought the house, which is all right, did the job. But we had it must have been 30 square metres of laminate we bought in our old house, never used. So we got out of the garage. We've done the downstairs toilet. No, the utility. The hall was different. That was brand new.
All right.
Hall was brand new. We've done the utility, the ensuite, and the bathroom. So it's all laminate now. And Jason does we take everything out. Jason puts everything back in. Redoes the skirting boards and everything. Talking to Jason, he was too busy to help us this week.
Yeah. You probably won't see for a while yet because we need to upload other videos. But the dig job that me and Dad done recently, Jason literally told us no.
He never said no before, but he's busy. So we put anyone's seen it on Instagram. We hired a micro digger again, which I am far from competent on. So it took twice as long to dig it. And then we hired a tack barrow like A&E have got. So we hired a brand. It's not brand new, but it's very new. So it's dead tight and
yeah.
So Alex was on that. I was on the digger. 2 days. We had to send the digger and the micro digger and the tack barrow back.
Yeah.
And we ended up. What was it?
Oh,
5 feet down.
Easily 5 feet down.
5 feet down to find existing house foundations. So obviously you've got to go to the customer and say, listen, we're only priced up to a certain amount. So obviously they were shocked when they found that out. But after a night thinking about it and seeing just how deep we were, they agreed to carry on. So we spent all day yesterday. Well, he spent all day yesterday hand digging. He did the whole thing. Well, all one side and round the corner. And I was on the wheelbarrow. So I think I did 6 miles on the wheelbarrow yesterday. And he did all the digging himself. So he's definitely got the digging now. He's good at it. But yeah, a lot of drama on that one. We still haven't got concrete in yet. Concrete's going in tomorrow. And we've got a full grab wagon to take away as well, which is coming tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I need to text him. Make sure he doesn't come at the same time. That was deep. You're not kidding, it was deep.
Definitely.
We just kept digging for the foundations. There's nothing showing it, was there?
No, it's all just crap.
Yeah.
and the ground's that crap, we're going to have to put reinforcing in it, in the concrete.
A little bit of down two's not crap, but we're just putting reinforcing just to be safe.
Yeah.
So we've been and got that, that's all cut up, ready to go in. How big is it? It's 6 metres wide, isn't it? And it's 2.5 metres back. Oh. Should we help it take this message?
It's just saying that the video's on.
What else about that job?
It's all we're up to at the moment.
It's all good stuff though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like flags and clean. The dig wasn't so bad because it's soil into sand, no clay, thank God. You wouldn't have dug it out in the day in clay, would you?
Definitely not. Grab wagons are cheaper than a skip.
By half. Half is cheap. And they're bringing us 4 ton an hour here as well, so they'll pick up the muck and drop the stone off. So when we're barrowing the stone, it's off the ground instead of out of bags. And everyone knows halfway down through a bag, it's a nightmare. So off the ground, so much easier.
Henry asks, if you design a house to brickwork, would the cavity be 112.5 mil? Why is it so common for architects to design a house not to brickwork in your experience? Because they don't care.
Because they don't have to build it. They don't care. They don't care what sizes they are.
So many houses we've had to build when we were on site where just nothing worked.
No.
But thankfully in jobs that we do now, usually the customers agree that it's easier to make it work, to brick a little bit.
Yeah, it's usually 50 mil rated to make it work bricking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some houses have had like 3/4 in them and horrible pieces because they just couldn't be bothered making it work to brick.
Yeah. Architects aren't bothered about the bricklayers.
Easy, alright boys, hope you're doing okay.
Great, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Now, what else have we got new about? Video out on Mondays, prepping the slab. That's the one I've just done. That's another one. You'll have seen the foundation one now. This is where the steel goes in this slab, but not in this video. It's that much work in it. It's 2 videos. So yeah, the prep's next, and then us trying to get the steel on the pan in berries. We filmed that for about half an hour. Let's cut it right down.
God.
It was long, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's tuning in now. Oh, there you go. Hi, Sarah. And Stuart, because obviously, unless Stuart's getting the baby sleep.
Yeah.
Hello, Doug. How you doing? What else? What should we talk about? Trowels. How's your trowel going?
Trowels?
How's your trowels? Eroded trowels?
Not used to it that long. I can't remember what a trowel looks like.
Yeah.
I know what a spade looks like.
Yeah. We're both using Rodian's trowels that he gave us. Alex got a Marshalltown 10-inch London leather handle.
Yeah.
Which you're really enjoying now.
I'll take back what I said about London's.
Yeah. And I got a Philly Duracorp handle, 11-inch, which stars in all of Rodian's videos that he did when he did the building in the garden. That's the trowel he gave me, so made up with it.
Construction with Kieran, evening fellas, hope you have a great week. Good to see Alex making the thumbnails now.
Yes, it is. It is for me anyway.
Well, that's what I've been spending this weekend doing. Just building. I've been making the, obviously getting the thumbnails ready for some future videos and just going back on some of the old ones and updating them to the new look. Because Nia managed to design a thumbnail template for us, and now we actually have something to go off.
And a lot of people don't realise how important the thumbnail is.
Yeah.
It's more important than you think.
Yeah.
The title and the thumbnail is more important than the content of the video. Believe it or not. That's Rodian taught us that, and it's very true. Yeah. And you've got to get the first 3 seconds of that video, you've got to make sure you put something for someone to want to watch. That's why there's always a few clips before the intro.
Mark Epps in.
Hey Mark, how's it doing? How's it doing? How's it going? I've started watching your new saw video. I'm about halfway through it, so I'll be finishing off and commenting later.
Henry, thanks. I would always round up or down to have full and half bricks, no odd cuts. Architects also don't seem to be seem to use standard windows, forcing you to buy bespoke.
Yeah. I mean, national house builders, that usually 675, 1200, 1.8 is pretty much the standard width for windows. The little one's still awake. Hi Stuart, hi Daisy.
Woody, hi guys, love the videos, keep it up, thank
Thanks,
you very
Woody.
much. Henry's currently using a 9-inch Tactics £10 off Amazon, pretty good for the money, but it wants a nice London pattern. Well, I won't dissuade you now like I used to do.
No.
I found it's a lot easier to butter the bricks with the London.
It's a nice handle as well, isn't it? It's fatter than you're used to, but it's,
Yeah.
it's a nice handle.
It's still nice,
But
yeah.
because it's leather, you can always sand it down, thin it down. Just bought an X-Rotary laser level, very first impressions, very good. You don't mind me asking, Scott, how much was it? Because I was looking at those. I was looking at a few different laser levels before we decided which one to go with.
I guess that's a nice transition into our latest product that we're going to use / review.
Yeah. This has been sent to us by, get the box, I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
Kai Wheats.
Kai Wheats. Mark will recognise these. Yes, Mark. We've had ours a while, but we've not done anything. We've not done any work to use a laser level lately. But we will be tomorrow.
We're going to try and use it tomorrow. So we've got the Kai Wheats.
It's both, isn't it? It's a rotary level, and
it's a rotary and it's just a regular
plumb
laser.
line.
Yeah.
I've never used one of these before, so.
I was reading up the instructions. That was my homework. But I love the case it's in.
The case it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Show it to the camera. So far, so good. You get a spare battery with it, charger, charging cable, and that's the magnetic mount, isn't it?
Yeah, there's the magnets there.
Oh yeah. Keep it away from the iPad.
You know what? While we've got this, we need to charge it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stick this on charge. Do you want to catch up with the comments?
Okay. Just put Red Olson. Hi guys, a question regarding ACO drains. Is it best to connect them to a separate sump for debris collection or direct to a bottle gully? You can get into a bottle gully will do, because that'll collect the sump, that'll collect the debris, because most bottle gullies, the middle will lift out, so you can get the crap out and you can rod them. I wouldn't bother with a sump, because it's just all extra work, there's no need really. Yeah, Mark loves this, says it's a great bit of kit. It's got a good range on it, Mark, as well. You're almost in the river using that, weren't you? Roughly 350, the basic E60 comes with staff, detector, etc. Alright, not bad, that's a good price that. What makes ours? I can't remember what make our laser level is.
I have no idea.
No. Yeah, ours was dearer than that, but it's weird. It looks like a missile. The box is about 4 foot long.
Yeah.
Because it holds the laser, the staff, and the tripod all in one big yellow box. So it's a bit conspicuous. 350 is a good price though for a laser level.
Yeah. Is that self-leveling with a pendulum?
Yeah, they're all self-leveling nowadays. I haven't charged the battery yet. Lasts forever. Bloody hell, that's good. That's good news, Mark. It's going to come in handy for other stuff for us, that.
Like when we do steel jobs now, we just set the laser up now instead of drawing lines.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Red Olson, thanks. You're welcome, Red Olson. So it's on charge now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that tomorrow, don't we? Do we need to take a staff or should we just use a stick?
Probably just a stick, I reckon.
Yeah.
Do we have a reader? I'm just going to use the one from the...
Never thought of that, receiver.
Yeah.
There's not one in there. No. I never thought of that. No, we haven't got a receiver, have we?
Good job I said that.
Yes. We better take the other level then.
Yeah.
Take that back, we're not using that tomorrow.
We'll save this for another day.
Yeah, we'll use our other one.
Hello guys, have you had a great weekend? Del, Tall Carpenter?
All right, Del.
I got it right.
Yeah, what did we do yesterday? Oh yeah, you missed the bit about yesterday. We did
A dig.
about 4 ton dig. Alex was digging all day. I was barrowing all day. Did just over 6 miles. So that was a good day. Tiring but good. And then today you've been in doing thumbnails. I've been to the pictures with Christine to see Top Gun.
With a little,
Great film.
with a little just intermission of just doing nothing.
Yeah, and a Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
You need a day of doing nothing after yesterday.
Yeah.
Got a photo of Daisy watching. Taking her up to bed now. She'll sign back in it. See you in a bit. Stuart, give her a kiss from us.
Bit off topic, I just got back and been in LA all day. On a blow up course. My god, it was cold. I'm getting too old.
On a what course?
A blow up course?
What's that mean?
I don't know.
You'd have to explain that, Mark. What's a blow-up course? You're doing explosives or something?
Wayne, what's the difference between working as a gang on a building site to working on private properties?
One's good and one's a pile of shit.
More or less.
There you go. It's summed up there. Private jobs are great. Site work's horrible.
Site well, I suppose we should elaborate a little bit. Site work with us too. Obviously, we got on with the working well, but just the experience of being on site was awful. Whereas with private jobs, working together, it's a lot easier. And the working as a gang has not been a problem on any aspect. It's just been the experience of on a site is a lot worse than
We've never worked with another gang. We've worked.
Closest we've done is with Kieran and Gary.
Yeah, A&E, but that was absolutely fantastic because it wasn't a site job, was it? It was a private job. But working with them lot was absolutely great. They were great.
Oh, Martin's 73 today.
Bloody hell, Martin, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You'll be on your back in the cellar at no time then.
Like a bouncy castle Ninja Warrior stuff.
Oh God, he must be knackered, Mark. Yeah, they have that at the Albert Dock at Liverpool.
Gary One Ball, hello.
By the way, everybody else in the chat, all say happy birthday to Martin. 73 today. Another excuse to have a drink, Martin.
You guys would have cried at some of the face work on a big site I was on last week, says Del. I believe you.
We cried at some of the face work on the big site that we worked on, Del. Oh.
Building site work, there is no standards.
I'll tell you what, while we're on, let me just show you this picture. This, as we said, Jason's just done the laminate in the utility.
Mm-hmm.
So when I took the floor up, Alex took the skirting board. No, Alex took the floor up. And the skirting board.
I did everything.
And so when I looked underneath the cupboard, that's underneath the cupboard.
There. There you go.
There you go. Just rake out the waste from the washing machine, going into the big hole in the wall, with foam just sprayed liberally around it. Sandpaper and sawdust still left under the cupboard. And that was pretty much the same as under the bath, wasn't it?
Del's in his eyes hurt.
Del, this is a 5-star builder.
And we found out that it's a standard that they don't concrete up to the doors.
This is a 5-star builder, because we not only bought one off them, we worked for them as well for 12 months.
5-star builders that also say it's a cheap house. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's what one of the bosses said.
When it came to the
It's a
quality.
cheap house. What do they expect?
Mum's going to tell us off in a minute.
There's our little hire team for the weekend. Obviously, we didn't have Jason.
Stop spoiling the videos.
That's been on Instagram now. That obviously we didn't have Jason, so the blue tap bar there, we called it Jason. It probably worked. It probably didn't work as hard as Jason, but it did okay, didn't it?
Told you, Mum's told us off.
Yeah, I was a few happy birthdays.
Gary Ross, my name's Gary, but I've definitely got 2. We won't elaborate that. George Sutherland, George from Scotland, you're a couple of hard workers, well done. You seem to achieve a lot in a day.
Most days.
Most days.
Yeah.
The first day of this dig, we didn't do much.
Oh, we did a lot of nothing, didn't we? Mind you, Saturday, we spent three and a half hours. going to Berries, getting steel. What else did we get?
Yeah.
We went to Bearscow, we went all over the place, didn't we? Yeah, we weren't actually digging all. We only started digging at 10:30, and we were out the house at 7. A lot of running around to do.
Mac G, good evening.
Good evening.
Martin, thank you. I'm a big, loyal, and massive fan of your boys.
Yeah, definitely loyal, Martin. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Martin, you old bugger.
Martin's has a way with words, and if someone comes on here, they don't have to be abusive, but if they're talking shite, he lets them know.
Yeah.
It's often I have to take his comments out of the held for review comments section, because that's where a lot of his comments go, and I have to okay them before they come onto the channel, because YouTube don't like them.
Sarah's saying do a video about her house.
Oh, I'd love to.
It'd be an hour's video, Sarah.
Mm.
Saul West, can you mix your own concrete for a foundation or orangery or extension? If so, what mix?
I wouldn't advise it.
I mean, obviously, if it's a small one, you can. Like sometimes we mix our own for little wall
Anything
foundations.
bigger than a porch or a small wall, yeah, but not
Oh,
an
yeah.
orange or an extension.
Yeah, but if you really need to.
By the time you've bought the materials and taken the time to mix it and pour it, you might as well pay the concrete company to bar it in for you, and it's in 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's barred in. It's done in 10 minutes. So what you're paying extra in concrete, you're charging less in labour.
Steve Bryans, what's the biggest job you have undertaken?
Probably the house.
House.
One house we've done.
Yeah.
That was for the house builder on site. But second biggest is probably the build of the A&E job we worked on.
Yeah.
The big extension. It wasn't just an extension, it was a work inside the house. It was a big wall. And we had other jobs here and there, didn't we, as well?
We did roofing.
We did, yeah, we did a bit of everything. That's the good thing about that lot. You just muck in. You're not just there to be your trade. Everyone's there to help each other out. 3.5 months we were there, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were.
Took us longer to build that extension than it did to build a house.
Yeah. It did have about 20,000 cuts in it.
Yeah. George, do you think the Marshalltown Bricklaying trial is the best? Says George. I mean, it's good quality, but they're just ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, they are.
I have I before I was using Rodian's Marshalltown London, I was using the Tyzac Philadelphia pattern, and I think that was better than the Marshalltown, to be honest. It lasted me about nearly 2 years. It's still usable now. I've only stopped using it because I've got a new trial to test out, but
On site, when we used to be doing engineering bricks all the time, I used to go through a trial a year, didn't I?
yeah.
So going through one a year, you don't want to be spending like 50, 60 quid on the trial. So that's why I went on the Oxys, because
The Oxys were cheaper, so
they were a lot cheaper, but lasted as long as a Marshalltown.
well, they used to.
Well, yeah. But now we're doing a lot less bricklaying. The Marshalltown's perfect.
So they're good, but like there's other stuff that's cheaper that's just as good.
And the end doesn't fall off like the Ox trowel,
Yeah.
which I did mention to them, but they still could put this cheap bung on.
Yeah.
Tap the trowel a few times and the bung will fall off. So keep an eye on that bung if you've got one. Araldize it in.
Let's see. Christine,
Mum.
thank you, Martin, you're always there for me. If you send Steve your address, we'll send you a little birthday gift. Loving the concrete pumps in there. They're pretty good. Just stand and watch it go in.
I know. It's
It's satisfying to watch and do.
It is, but it's the price on top of the job, because we're only doing small jobs. It's quite a big jump.
Like,
We pay £30 for get the concrete barriers in, don't we?
yeah, but I'm sure as everyone on here will have to agree as well, people are just going to have to start accepting that stuff's more money. Everything's gone
Yeah.
up, so all of us on this chat are suffering from price raises, and people are just going to have to accept that.
Anybody bought steels lately? Because if you haven't, you're going to get a massive shock when you go and price steels next time. What was it? Graham's were 850 quid, weren't they, for two?
Say again.
850 quid for Graham's two steels, and it's gone up twice since then. I've just priced one. I can't remember where it is, but it's £1,080 for this steel. I can't remember where it is. or what size it is.
And then cement's got a tax on it now.
Anything with cement on it, the government's put a levy on it, so all your cement products have gone up this week. Found that out the hard way.
It's madness, isn't it?
Mm.
So, do you tell the concrete company what mixture you want, or do you let them decide? Well,
You get two options.
Yeah.
I just tell them if it's a slab or a footing, and they decide which one it is.
So they'll gauge it to what?
It's not ready mix. It's a volumetric mixer, so it mixes it on the wagons. It all comes dry, and it's mixed in the auger at the back of the wagon. That's who we get off.
So you can ask as well if you want it wetter or drier.
Yeah.
Tall, loving Alex's t-shirt. I remember going to cinemas to watch it in 1977. These aren't the droids you're looking for. I had this on yesterday for the Kenobi premiere, and 2 days ago now.
On Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't have any other big Star Wars shirts available, so. AW, if you want to see some scary trials, check out some V8 brickies. They use what look like meat cleavers. Yeah, I'll have to give it a look. Dennis Hughes, hi, I love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dennis.
Cheers, Dennis.
Big Bear, I can lay 1,500 bricks a day. What's your best?
Not even close to that.
Don't even think it's 1,500.
I've never laid 1,000 bricks in my life, to be honest. I mean, that's probably embarrassing, but I haven't. I've never been in a fast gang like that.
We're not the quickest in the world, but...
No. I spent 14 years doing conservatories, and you'd be lucky to get 400 done in a day on a conservatory.
The scale of the jobs that we do, we don't usually have the opportunity to lay that many.
No. And plus we don't have a labourer.
Yeah.
Labour helps when you're slashing them in.
Mac G, did you buy badges for the Joshua Fund at D&J?
I don't even know what that is.
Didn't hear of it?
No, I didn't know that. No.
That was the answer. George, do you ever do recessed pointing with the wheelie pointer Master Chariot?
No, not if I can help it. Unless I've got to follow the existing brickwork, I'd never recommend using a chariot. My reasoning is, if you go to a house, an old house, and it's got that much mortar missing out of it, the first thing you say is it needs repointing. And you're taking 25 years worth of weathering away from that joint. You're exposing the top of the brick. So it's just, it looks great if you get the brick that's spot on, or you've got like a rough brick, but wouldn't advise it. I'd always go for flush pointed or jointed or weather struck. I don't like taking mortar out.
It's exposing the brick just to get...
Yeah.
Martin, old school rules, and even when it doesn't, we know to have fun. Mark, some more of them aircraft books and these 625mm ones other day. Looked at the bill, charged me £4 a block.
Wow.
Aircrete blocks.
That's up there with bloody trench block, that, Mark. £4 a block. Mind you, the fibre lights we use, I'd say 12 months ago, they were about £1.10 a block. I think Berry's now the £1.60 plus VAT for one block, and they're only 18 inch as well. I mean, the ones you're getting like the 450s, they're big.
Pat, Star Wars, great films to watch, and Dal says you're a man of class. Absolutely.
You're showing your age there, Del, saying you went to the pictures to see that. I had to wait a few years to watch that. I was too young.
That's funny. That's he was there when history was made.
Talking of prices, this job we're on now, it's London dapple lights. As we know, London bricks are rubbish, and they're hard to get hold of at the moment. And if you can get them, they're £1.45 each for the worst bricks you can possibly get. So I managed to get to the brick store in Wigan, and they've supplied us with the Ibstock Tradesman lights, which is their version of the dapple light. Slightly different, but close enough match, and a miles better brick.
Mac, they're doing a collection for a young guy. D&J giving extra what they collect into it. Only costs £2. Definitely ask them about it, right?
Okay.
We've got that many stuff on our social medias and YouTube. A lot of stuff gets lost in the traffic.
I've been doing a lot of house stuff lately, so I've not been watching YouTube at all.
Yeah, and I don't really watch much.
He doesn't watch anything.
I do the thumbnails now, so I do something with construction YouTube.
I've been actually getting stuff done in the house, finally. So yeah, it's all back to normal now, isn't it? All the painting's done upstairs. I've got a bit of painting downstairs. My pet hate raised pointing on stone. What's yours? I actually like that. See,
what's that?
It's when you point it and you build it out so it sticks out. And when I do it, if it's random stone, you cut it with a small tool and cut the joints fat.
Right.
So they're actually raised out past. There's different ways of doing it. You can do like a wedge strut, but stick it out.
Stonework.
Stonework, yeah.
I see. A pet peeve though, one that I think we both share, I think I've picked it up from you, is when there's a corner and it's not been jointed properly.
When you've jointed the corner out of it.
Yeah, and the corner's gone.
I hate that. And the other one is when you've gone onto old work, yesterday's work, and it's that your bottom perp onto your bottom bed into yesterday's perp where they don't match. You've just got to pull those little, so all nice and flush. I hate that shit where it's like a line where you've gone old, new onto old. I've got to do that.
One thing that was a bit of, actually no, I don't know if I should say it, but a mild pet peeve was on the A&E job. We had, because of how big it was, we had to have two different bricks. We had reclaimed and like another set of like reclaimed, and then we were building all this, and then we realised because there's like a big chunk of like once they have the reclaim, then it transitions into the other. It's hard to notice, but as bricklayers, you notice it straight away. So that was like
it's called banding.
Banding.
That's why you go on new sites when everything goes up a pack at a time. You're supposed to take from 3 packs, but obviously it's impossible because your loading bay will only have a tub and 1 pack of brick at a time, won't it?
Yeah. Convex pointing.
What's that?
EW, just underneath Dennis.
Never heard of it.
Convex pointing.
Is that like where it goes in like that?
It's your bloody short for the music.
There's a quick shot for everybody. There's Daisy watching Grandad and Uncle Alex before she went to bed. Is there either still there?
First thing that's come up is that.
Oh right, it's like it's like
the opposite.
It's like the opposite. Never done it. I've seen it done. It looks like a right catastrophe to do that. I think if a customer wanted that, I'd talk them out of it.
Scott, pack of London brick, Chilton, worked out £1.90 a brick at TP. Absolutely scandalous. I'd call that criminal.
Jewson's, Travis Perkins, Bill Bass, and Hughes Gray. Not as much, but those 4, I steer clear of them. When I was looking for London brick online, I ended up on Bill Bass, and they wanted £11.50 for a bag of cement, which you go to B&Q, you can get a bag of plastic Mastercrete for £6. So you're paying almost double just walking in. They're just having you over. I mean, you probably get cheaper if you've got an account, but you'd say you're doing a bit of DIY on half a dozen bags of cement. What's that, £66? It's ridiculous. Travis Perkins, I never go in there. I've never. I can't think of any time I've ever been in there. No, I haven't.
I definitely haven't.
Travis Perkins, Hughes Gray, they're another biggish one. They're quite expensive, but they're the go-to for discontinued bricks and stuff because they've got a big depot in Warrington.
George, I remember building Staffordshire Blues for the first time as an apprentice. It was a nightmare trying to build a corner.
Staffordshire Blues, like our blue engineering bricks.
Yeah.
Staffordshire Blues are like Accrington's with the double frosting, no holes.
Yeah.
And more dense, so there's no water. I remember someone said they used to, when they're building them, you should spread the bed and then sprinkle cement on the bed to help the bed go off because there's no suction in the bricks.
Right.
You can only go up a few courses at a time, and the weight of the wall just.
Raymond Lombardo, I hope I said that right. Hey Brookie out of New York. You guys are great, love watching videos. And thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us from New York. Me and Christine are coming to see you next year. Well, I hope so. We're hoping to get to New York anyway. That's the plan for next year.
AW says we described it already. The convex pointing.
All right. Maybe it's because the one you googled.
Maybe.
Right.
I don't know. Michael O'Brien, sorry, just joined this live chat now. Just want to say I love your channel. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Ben Beaver just started a fiddle job this weekend and had the client coming out with a ruler making sure it wasn't on the neighbour's side. This is why I stay away from private jobs.
Oh.
You do get the odd one.
Yes, we've had the odd one, haven't we?
Yeah, but like we'd rather have that over site work.
Yeah. Oh, we had a shared drive, and we went onto it. It's our fault. We should have knocked on the door and said, "Excuse me," but it's not marked. It wasn't obvious that it was a shared drive, was it?
No.
So we just trundled the digger in, and then she came flying out the door and had to go with us, and then all hell broke loose basically. But, things calmed down in the end. And Alex used to knock on the door and just tell her what was happening, and she was okay.
I was dropped in the deep end. I had to knock on this.
He's the mediator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Even though I'm the
could have
worst.
gone the other way because all our materials and skip were blocking the drive, so there's no other way of getting in and out. Divert.
Screwfix saying refurbished tools and batteries.
See, I don't know if that's true or not because he's always having it. He's always taking the mick, Di.
Is he?
He's always joking, so I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But if they are, that's a good thing. Instead of throwing stuff away.
Big Bear, volume builders in Australia are being paid $160 in their currency a brick, and you supply your own cement. Hardware supplied by the builder.
Oh well.
Right.
160 a brick. That's 100. What's £1,600 a thousand? That's like.
Not what we get paid.
That's more than triple what we get paid. But you have to supply your own cement. But even that, mind you, cement's expensive.
I'd have my own extension built here.
Yeah. That's good money. And no rain.
Yeah.
But it's like 40 degrees.
And you might get attacked by a kangaroo or a snake.
A lot of the Australian stuff I've seen is single story as well.
Is it?
Single story boxes. Yeah.
Like, since you're here, Big Bear, I'm actually genuinely concerned about that. Obviously, there's the big stereotype of Australia and their like creatures. Have you ever like encountered anything like that on a building site, like a big bloody spider or a snake or something? Like, I'm not like taking the mic. Genuinely concerned about that because I've seen those giant huntsman spiders just in people's houses. AW, are there any material salvage yards for brick? Used brick veneer was a style here in the US in the 80s, not so much now.
We do have reclamation yards, but not as many as we used to, because rather than cleaning bricks now, they tend to just throw everything through a crusher, which is a shame. So reclaimed bricks are very rare, which means they're very expensive. I watched the video the other day, Bricklayers Worldwide, and Andy went to a reclamation yard in London, and he was paying 180 plus VAT for a brick, and they were like seconds as well. Oh wait, Nia's on.
Oh, here's it.
And the veneers, we call them brick slips, and it's basically 20 mil of the brick's face cut off, and you see a lot of that here.
Nia's profile picture looks familiar.
Oh yeah.
Hey lovely, hope it's going okay. Ian's asking Mark, has he started saving yet? And Di says it's true.
It's true. Well, that's good. I'm all for refurbishing and recycling stuff, definitely. Especially the price of stuff now. We can get recycled MOT for the slab, but it's like not as good standard as quarried MOT. So if we're doing like a driveway or just backfilling, we'd use the recycled stuff, which is very cheap. But because it's a slab, we're using the quarried stuff, which is still cheaper than it's coming loose on a grab wagon. So it's probably about 10-15 quid a tonne cheaper than bagged. And when you get it bagged, it's 850 kilos, whereas we get full good tonne, don't we?
And it's harder to move in a bag as well.
Yeah, oh, everyone knows what it's like when you're halfway through the bag and it collapses on you.
Big Bear, never seen a snake, spiders here and there, not as much as you think. All right. It's because they've got all the big.
They have the critters over there.
They've got the big ones.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen like the screenshot of Chris Hemsworth just with the big spider on his wall, and he just tagged Tom Holland in it. Oh, Oh, Shanghai's in here.
What else has happened since March?
Not much.
The garden's still the same as the day we moved in.
Don't bring up the garden.
Sorry.
Because Mum's on this channel.
No, actually, the garden's, the fence is painted.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We have a bit of progress out there.
Winkle Wonka. This is the royalty-free one. Hi boys, love the channel. Love the little channel. Are you known as the little gang? You do so many. P.S. Just watch Charlie Collinson play 3,600 bricks.
I know, he's a machine, isn't he? He's built differently to me.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's 20 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I still couldn't have kept up with the 20 years ago, to be honest.
Most of our residential construction is timber frame.
Yeah.
The brick veneer is regular brick with wall ties to the wood frame. We've got a few timber frame sites going up around here.
Yeah, but it's full brick though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still a full brick width.
Yeah.
100mm brickwork.
Mum's saying don't mention the garden. Stop it. Mark, oh no, Del. Have you got any advice?
This one out. So,
Oh, Sol. Are standard cavity closures used to seal off the top of a cavity near the wall plate?
not generally use a cavity sock. Rock wool in a plastic bag, stuffed into the cavity. There's a fire break. A fire sock.
AW still uses full brick as well.
Cool.
Right, now run down. Have you got any advice for Andy at Bricklayers Worldwide on how to use his new camera? As I know you guys are well, not GoPro experts.
What you do is, Del, you just point it and shoot it, and remember to press record. The amount of times we've set it up and get it all ready, and walk off and come back to it and then start recording.
Don't shoot it with a gun though.
No. It's pretty pointed to shoot with the GoPro. It's just you've got to sit down and work, get all the settings done first. But we're lucky because we've got the 10, and the 10 is a lot quicker, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot more quicker and responsive. Better touch screen on it as well.
Mark, you taking the bank holiday off, lads? Thursday, FIR?
Thursday, Friday, I think.
Oh, Thursday, Friday.
It depends how the work goes. Probably it depends where we are at slabbing. we work Good Friday and Bank Holiday Monday at Easter, and that's Saturday, Sunday off, didn't we? And we worked back for Good Friday and the Easter Monday, and we had the Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah.
We were at Graham's.
Yeah, I remember
The
now.
brickwork either side.
Yeah.
We just worked round, like, we worked Saturday, but we were off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, weren't we, last week?
Yeah.
We didn't work at all Monday. No, we worked Monday. We had Tuesday, Wednesday off. And the plan was to work Saturday, Sunday, because we had Tuesday. We don't really have structured weeks anymore. We just work as the work works. It depends. What's going to go when we have a time off is the slab. I'm off Thursday because we've got a funeral, and the van's going for service, MOT, tyres and brakes. So that's going to hurt. That's probably going to be a 4-figure bill.
Well,
It's the first money I've spent on it in
at least it'll be
18
sorted.
months. Yeah.
DJ.
It's got a screw sticking out the tyre at the moment.
Hold on, what's near? Put me now can plant some flowers next time I'm over. I'm sure he'd love that. No comment. I'm not a gardener.
Plants and flowers for what? Oh, in the garden.
For the garden, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
We've got some good. We've got buttercups and dandelions.
My mum doesn't do real flowers though. She only deals with fake plants
Yes.
because she can't kill a fake plant.
No, that's true.
Even saying that, she still throws them away. George.
Hang on.
We're at George. No, we're not. We're at DJ. What kind of bricks do you think I should get to build a barbecue? Would you say engineering brick or?
Probably engineering bricks with a smooth back, because you're going to see the back of the brick. Best thing is have a walk round.
Your engineering will want to take the water either, so they won't
No,
get blown if it's cold.
and you've got to protect the bricks near where the fire's going to be, because I've seen a lot of barbecues they just blow because the metal holding the tray with the fire in it expands when it gets hot and it cracks the brickwork. So keep an eye on that.
Now, Ron George, do you remember when you could get 200mm solid concrete blocks? They were heavy and they were banned. And then they were banned. 200 mil solid concrete.
Yeah. You used to have to hug them to build them. You couldn't do above 4 courses because you had to stand over them to lay them.
God.
I didn't use them that often, thank God. They were ridiculous.
And then AW saying still full brick in the air, threatening me with planting flowers. Crazy Bob, something in, looks like Russian or Ukrainian, I can't tell. Somewhere from the east.
Crazy Bob, I'm afraid we don't understand that. If you could try and translate it into English, we'd be happy to reply.
Big Bird, mostly stick bugs here. Double story homes got 42 courses and the rest are first floors. Foam or Hebel?
Whatever that is in Australia. It's probably maybe studding or cladding.
Bob the Brick is in.
Hey Bob. Hey, it's been a while, Bob. How you doing?
Dale, I'm off. Looking forward to seeing you at the Building Careers Live in July. Have a good week. You too, Dale. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, can't wait to meet up with you, Del. Although I'm not standing next to you, Alex will stand next to you.
Why is he tall?
The clue's in the name.
I know.
See you, Del.
Die. Don't build a brick barbecue. You'll have no money left for food.
Yeah, by the time you bought the bricks and the sand and cement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The other thing with the brick barbecue is once you built it, it's there. If you get a B&Q barbecue, you can move it wherever you want it. You can put it away in the winter. It's a bit of a permanent structure if you build a brick barbecue.
AW's translated the thing. It says greetings from Russia.
Ah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hi.
Aaron, what job are you guys on this week? I think it'll be next week. Mainly, the goal of next week, I'd say, is probably get at least up the foundation and the slab in for this extension that we're doing.
We're aiming for concreting tomorrow, brickwork up to DPC Tuesday, prep the slab Wednesday, concrete it Thursday.
Can't.
Oh, bank holiday Thursday.
No, you're at a funeral.
Oh yeah, scrap that. Take a day out of that, and wherever we got up to. Is bank holiday Thursday though?
I'm not sure.
Can't remember. Anyway, that's the plan. Get it up to slab, get it up to DPC and slab it, and then we'll take it from there.
Drain and blocking with Tony. Hello lads, I'm just about to replace the shot common bricks below a DPC with Staffordshire Blue engineering brick with a full bungalow. Any tips?
4 foot at a time. 4 foot, miss 4 foot, do your next 4 foot, and then come back and do the 4 foot you missed out.
Okay.
I wouldn't take any more than 4 foot out at a time.
Okay.
Maybe even 3, 4 bricks, 3 foot. Rebuild that and then move along, but make sure each time it's gone off. Make sure you get good DPC, and make sure you use a tuck pointer, and if that's your brickwork, that's your face of your brick, that's the top, that's your perp. Tuck point it that way. Don't come in from the front. If you can come in from the side, always do it from the side, and then you'll compact the mortar a lot better and fill the joint better, because you want that joint full, especially at DPC level. It should be quite easy. Keep it on the stiff side as well for when you're packing the joint back up.
I can't really pronounce that, but something beginning with a B. I'm looking for a job.
A job doing what?
Bob, not bad old pals.
Good to hear, Bob.
Aaron says, great, can't wait to see the videos. Dad's got one. You got it ready, haven't you? No, you've not. I got the thumbnail ready for it.
Don't know about next week's work.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't got that on video yet.
Yeah, no, that's why I was just correcting myself and so I've got the thumbnail.
No, I'm on about we haven't told them our little episode we had on that job.
Huh?
On Friday. The digger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't told them about that bit yet. We told them about having a digger and a tap barrow.
You've been saying the can't wait to see the videos.
Yeah, but we haven't edited them yet.
Yeah, no. Moving on.
We're about 2 months behind with the videos. We're never up to date with our videos.
Dominic, hello from Cambridge. Fair play, giving your time to help make these videos appreciated.
No problem. Quite enjoy it actually.
Big Bear rendered. Hebel, I hope I'm saying it right, is unfortunately the future here in Australia. Bricklaying is a dying trade. Next generation doesn't believe in hard, honest day's work.
Well, I suppose bricklaying's a dying trade over here, isn't it? Because they're just not getting anyone into the trade, which is why this show's happening in July.
Yeah, trying to get
Building careers live.
Give trade a good name again, not just a joke.
Make it so that people want to come into it.
George, do you ever get asked to build baby brick? Ever?
I don't know what baby brick is.
Is it squishyable brick?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Winkle Wonka. Remember them 9-inch concrete blocks? Yeah, you knew you'd done a day's work loading them out.
Oh yeah, and setting them. I remember the last time I ever used them was on the Windmill pub in Orangry, and they wanted a little retaining wall next to the bowling green. That's the last time I used them, and that's derelict now, that place. It's well over 20 years since I used them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best place for them is a skip. Same as London bricks. Small fine bricks. Small fire bricks. No, I've never. I don't know what they are, George. To be honest. Small fire bricks. Do you know what they are?
No.
No.
AW's about to get a comment come through on here. We're seeing brickwork on the front faces of the McMansions here, so it ain't dead yet. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. Satching, don't know what that means.
Don't know what that means either.
No, I don't know what that means. The bit. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Do you think it might be German?
I don't think so.
Did the last comment come through German?
No.
Right.
Dingley, love your videos. How do you guys avoid back problems? We don't.
The only way to avoid back problems is to get a different job. I get back problems at the moment because I'm having trouble with my hip, so I can't bend my knees, so I'm always bent, so that's making me back sore. But I can't bend my knees at the moment because I'm just in a lot of pain.
Well, we're bricklayers, so
if I drop anything, Alex has to pick it up. That's why he's got a bad back.
Bob, here's a thought. If we encourage more youngsters into the trade, who's going to do the labouring?
Put the old fellas into the labouring.
Well, you're going to be my labourer once we get to that time.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you lads watch any other YouTubers? You watch plenty. I don't really watch any construction videos.
No, I watch all kinds. I watch
once work's done, I kind of turn off from work.
I watch a few Bricklaying ones. I watch Martin Zero, who's like an urban explorer. I watch Mentor Pilot. He's brilliant. He's just hit 1 million subscribers. What other stuff do I watch? I watch Pleasure Beach Experience, who does theme park stuff, and Theme Park Worldwide. Sean, met him a couple of times, and I watch pretty much a lot of different stuff. I watch too much actually. I should be, when I'm editing, I get all these notifications popping up. I watch some dodgy carpenter called Dell. I can say what I like about him on here because he's left the chat. No, Dell the Tall Carpenter. He's a good channel. Enjoy watching him. He's good. And
we could go.
The rest of the building channels.
We could go on for ages about them.
There's loads of them.
Consult through every other live stream.
And being the editor on this channel, I watch every one of our videos about 6 times as well.
George, Fire Clay Brick.
Fire Clay Brick.
I still don't know what that is.
I think Fire Clay Bricks, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they what they used to go in storage heaters and used for refractory work in kilns? I think. Not entirely sure.
John Boost is in.
Hi John.
Hi Stephen.
He's one of our competition winners.
Yeah. Do you now prefer larger projects, extensions, or the smaller brick wall replacement jobs? You still like either or?
I like both. It's a bit of a balance. Like last week we did 2 jobs in one day. We did a little wall repair, knock down, rebuild, 80 bricks, and then in the afternoon we went to the extension job we've just finished and built some 2 steps, which was a comfortable day, wasn't it?
I've just got to say, at this moment in time, I'm sick of lintels.
Yeah, we've done a lot of lintels.
And some of the last lintels we did were awful.
In fact, I've just been to one of our viewers called Don, and he's got 5 on the back of his house and he's doing. So I've been to see him, give him a price, and he's happy for us to go ahead. So that's going to be a scaffold job for the top 3. But the top 3 have got 3 course above with nothing above that, so we don't need to prop the upstairs windows. We can just take the brickwork out, so they should be a lot simpler.
I'm just going to give you a quick disclaimer. That Corbin, do not read that comment out loud.
Right.
Because it's one of them. It's a joke name.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. Let's not get demonetized.
Yeah, we're definitely a different language here, aren't we?
Yeah. Steve takes ages doing the video editing, so I'm not surprised you're behind. On my channel, I'm only doing short vids, and it's taking a long time.
Do you know what? I've been doing video editing that long now. I can rattle through the editing, can't I? It took 4 hours to download a 30-minute video onto the hard drive, and then it takes another 2 hours to get off the hard drive onto YouTube. So there's a lot of waiting around. I think we're having problems with the Mac. I'm definitely having problems with iMovie with the editing. But again, I want to go to Final Cut Pro, which is another Apple editing suite, but it's another 200. Everything's 250 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 250 quid for the editing, and then 250 quid for the microphones. So it's these things you can't just rush into. But the Mac needs a good spring clean, and iMovie needs thrown in the bin at the moment. I've had a lot of issues with that, haven't I?
Well, I guess that's your incentive to get Final Cut.
Mm.
Mark, who's in?
Hey, Mark.
Big Bear says yeah for lining furnaces for them bricks.
Ah, yes.
Saul, I know weep holes are positioned over doors and windows, but how does moisture escape from the very bottom of a cavity?
It doesn't. It goes down into the ground because you've got a minimum of 150, even more, below DPC. So it's going to fall below the DPC and disperse into the foundations. And if it does come up the wall, you've got the DPC. So that's where it goes. That's where it used to go, because old cavity trays used to just go over the door, past the lintels, and then just straight out the ends. There was no weep vents or weep holes. It was sort of designed so the water came down, hit the tray, and ran off the ends and down the cavity. But that was all changed with the upstands and the vents and everything. And then they went to 2 weep vents, 2 weep holes per window, and then they went bonkers and like every 18 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
So vents everywhere. Bloody plastic vents everywhere, all over the garage.
Don't mean to be a stickler, but I think we should wrap up in a minute.
Okay.
Been an hour.
Why are you bored?
Yeah. Bored of you all.
It keeps getting the beat. Let me just show you. I can't do it. I'm going to show them who it was on the screen so they can translate it.
They can see. It's in the live chat, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but how can I can't pronounce it. I can't tell them who it is to say we can't understand it. Somebody else the kettle on.
Mum wants us to wrap up too. So we'll get these last few and then we'll wrap it up. Evening, says Glenn. AW watched a lot of third world brick manufacturing videos a few years ago, which led to the Vietnam meat cleaver videos. They don't butter the ends with those trowels. Steve, what software do you use for creating the thumbnails? We use Pixart. Yeah, that's the new. You used to use Canva. But Pixart is the new one for these new modern thumbnails.
Nia knows more about things than that, so she's put us onto that Pixart.
Yeah.
And she did me a little tutorial video, which is very helpful.
Which I've now read.
Yes.
Watched even. Mark, are you both in the garden? Are you both in the garden shed or digs?
In the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen, yeah. I'm not digging
in
anything.
our kitchen.
George, I think your Facebook's very tidy. Well, thank you very much.
Cheers, George.
Bob, I must have plugged thousands of weepers up.
Yeah.
Who chooses the music for your time-lapse videos? I only do thumbnails. Dad is everything else.
This is slowly progressing. It's free music. Started off with YouTube's free music in my library, but they don't update that very often. Then we have TubeBuddy. We're a member of TubeBuddy, so part of that deal is you get, what's it called? You get access to another free music channel.
It's not free, is it, if you're paying for it?
No, when you get the subscription, you get this subscription free. It's a different company, Audio Hero, I think it's called. And again, it's a limited thing. So I've just signed up to Epidemic Sound, which is a much bigger one, and you have to pay for it. It's £10 a month. So I'm on the monthly trial. So the music should be improved a little bit, because we get a lot of complaints. Because we get a lot of older, more retired bricklayers, they don't like the music that I'm putting on. So I'm trying to tone it down a bit, but don't make it too dull. And there won't be any country music coming onto the channel.
No.
Won't be any jazz music coming onto the channel.
Some jazz?
It's very take it or leave it. But Epidemic Sound is what we've started using very recently, like the last 2 videos.
Marco Oops sounded echo.
It's a big kitchen.
Great wee chat. See you next time. Thank you very much.
Thanks, George.
AW67 and likes the music.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, so everyone.
Thank you, AW.
So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Everyone's wrapping up for us.
Yes.
That they all want to go to.
Yeah.
But so tomorrow will be the premiere of the next part of the extension video, the
Slab prep.
The slab prep.
Yeah.
And I guess that's all there really is to say about that. So
yeah, there's slab prep, brickwork, finishing the brickwork off, and our trip to Berries to get the steel.
yeah, so make sure you tune into that.
I've edited out the crying, but you'll see at the end of the video the relief of getting this steel on the van.
Yeah. And other than that, hope you're all doing well. We'll
Do you get that true? Oh.
No. We'll see you tomorrow, lads. See you tomorrow, everybody.
See you at 8:30. Thanks for joining us.